the stay-at-home grandmom, and I'm doing no-bake cheesecake tonight. I'm actually going to do them on Monday nights. I tried Saturday night and I tried Sunday night, but Monday night is better because nobody except my husband is here. My grandchildren are in and out. You know the drill. It's just how it goes. You think when you're retired that, you know, things slow down. No, they don't. They quicken up. This is brought to you by, of course, TLC, but we won't talk about that today. I did take my NutriBurst and my other things. But what we're going to do is we're going to make no-bake cheesecake. Now, what I did was, these, if you look in the back, you'll see the vanilla wafers. I made them all crumbly. And I'm actually going to go and I'm going to melt my butter. So I'll be behind you at the stove for a few minutes. And I'll be talking to you while I'm doing it. And I have my favorite spa music playing in the background. I'm melting my butter. While it's melting, I'll talk to you. Some people like to melt their butter in the microwave, but I don't. I like to melt my butter in the pan the old-fashioned way. I'll wash it out after I get finished. And in this bowl, all the butter's melting. Now, these are things that people can simply do that have had the stroke because it's easy to do. And actually, the mashing of the cookies with the rolling pin is actually good exercise for your hands and everything. I think that's going to be enough. I'm not sure, so I'll leave it out. What I'm using is I got the vanilla wafers. The butter's melting, and in this bowl, I have some brown sugar, which will also add just a little bit of butter. I've got some low-fat cream cheese, and that's good. I got to put my glasses on for that. This has 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of saturated fat, and 0 grams of trans fat. And it has 5 milligrams of cholesterol, has 80 milligrams of sodium, and 2 grams of sugar. It has 4 grams of protein. So when people like me and other people who had strokes and other injuries and diabetes and those kinds of things, I'm actually diabetes free right now. I'm really lucky. I have to lose a little bit of weight, but you want something sweet, I would suggest other ways to cook it so that you can have, you know, that sweet. Almost done. You can have that sweet, and you know, it's not cheating. And I was actually watching oh God, I forgot what the name is. It's not Skinny Girl. It's a cooking show today, and she was showing other ways this morning. I don't watch her very much, that's why I can't remember what her name is. Okay, so the butter's melted, and that's going to go in the pot right here. So a little bit for there. Put this on here and I'll wash the dishes up later. Okay, so you got your melted butter. So really what you're going to do, it's really, really simple and really easy and very nice for a nice holiday treat. I didn't fix that for the holidays. My granddaughter rather did the baking. So I didn't have to bake and I wasn't at all upset. So I'm mash these breadcrumbs down, and because they're going to go into my pie tin. So, you know, having said that, they make for a really, really quick and easy recipe for those people who, you know, you're having company coming and you want something and you don't want to spend a lot of time doing it, but you know you got to do something. And it's expected in my family that I do something all the time. And just for the 4th of July, we had, collard greens for the 4th of July, yes. And I made macaroni salad. I did not make baked macaroni and cheese. I wasn't going to do that. And then my husband, he did the beef, and they had hot dogs and hamburgers. We didn't do any chicken this year. I don't know why, but it didn't make any sense to me. Now, in this little throwaway tin, as you can see, there's a tin, and it has cupcake holders in it. You take a bunch of this, stick it down on the cupcake holder like this, so that you'll spread it all in a minute. I'm just going to put it in there to get it down. I have more, so I might make some more. Now these are the vanilla wafer kind. And the reason why they're the vanilla wafer kind is because the graham cracker, I just like s'mores. I don't like anything else with the graham cracker crust, believe it or not. But that's me. And then push this away a little bit. As you can see me putting it in. Last night when I was on the web, one of my girlfriends made banana pudding, and she made it 2 ways. She made one with Splenda and one with regular sugar. Well, I'll take the regular sugar over the Splenda. I'm kind of a person that believes that when you're sick, they give you, and I really found this out by studying herbs and things, and that's when when you're sick, they give you glucose anyway, so why not? Okay, so that's done for now. So now, that's all ready to go. It's packed down there quite nicely. Okay, now, this is going in to the little bowl. I left it out to soften. And I'm not going to take my egg beater and beat it. And I used to have a hand beater, believe it or not. I may need another container of this and mix this in with the sugar. Now there is a little weakness in my right hand still, but a little bit. And actually, I was always even-handed, except I only wrote with my right hand. But when you get arthritis and things like that, you have to be so careful. So that they do have utensils actually that you can use. But I like the odds of saying you're not going to beat me. You're not going to win. Yeah, I'm going to stir this. So I didn't take my little hand beater down because I'm stirring it in with my hand. And as you can see, let me get this. Oops. When you've got arthritis and things along with your hand, what happens is you kind of lose. I find that I lose things. I drop things very easily. But that doesn't stop me at all. I wash my dishes. I haven't had a dishwasher in years. You know what? I forgot the vanilla. So I'll be right back. But I'll finish mixing this and then I'll mix the vanilla in. And then I'm going to show you a little trick. you want to get it all, that brown sugar in there. You want to get it all so that it makes kind of like a very light kind of caramel color. This is good. So you know that you got it in there. I'll be right back. I'm going over to my shelf. And get my vanilla. Now this is the vanilla that I get from the Pennsylvania Dutch. I want to use vanilla. I had some Tahitian vanilla, but I used it all. That's a really good vanilla. Morocco, I believe, is where it's from. And that's good vanilla. But this is dark vanilla, and it's from the Amish. Now, anybody remember what this is? Dream Whip. Okay, Dream Whip has, because I could use Cool Whip in this, but I'll use the Dream Whip because it has 10 calories, okay, per serving. It has 0 grams of fat, 0 grams of saturated fat, and 0 grams of trans fat, 0 sodium. It's total 2 carbohydrates. It has 1 gram of sugar and 0 protein. So I'm using a package of Cool Whip, Dream Whip, which would be the same as Cool Whip, only it's powdered. Now it's interesting because it goes in like a snowflake. Now, so it goes in quite nicely. And you're going to take and I'm going to grab this and kind of beat this in so that the powder consistency, okay, goes away. So you're looking for no powder. And of course, like you said, you can use the egg beater, but it's good to get practice with your hands. Okay, so now that that's all done, I'm going to get the ice cream scoop. I think it's... I should have had all this stuff down, but you're just friends and family, so I think you put it away. What's in the drawer? Yeah. And here's the ice cream scoop. And the reason why is then we have a scoopful. Takes me a little while to sit down, but you have a scoopful. You can scoop it into so you scoop it in there like this. As I get better with this, the videos will get better. I'm hoping that maybe, just maybe, I might get a video camera. But you know what? You have to crawl before you walk. And I always thought, you know, I would do it, but then I didn't have quite the video equipment and all that. And then I just thought about it, and I said, I'm just going to do it. So I've got 6 nicely made ones. I'm going to lick the bowl. You're going to spread it over. And it's got the little cup in there, so, and I got the throwaway one. That one doesn't need spreading, but that does. But that makes for a nice little treat. And here it is. And so now I'm going to put this in the refrigerator. And you made it in, I guess, about what, 15 minutes it was? I don't know what it was, 15 minutes, 10 or 15 minutes. You can make this, put it in the refrigerator, and then when the kids come over or when you're having a party or something, you got your dessert. And the thing is, nobody will be the wiser but you. Now, I'll do my taste test now. Now you can use any kind of crumbs. You can use Oreo crumbs, you can use graham cracker crumbs, any kind of cookie crumbs. You can go to the dollar store and get some cookies if you want. Let's have a taste test. That's cheesecake. That's good. Well, having said all that, I'm going to clean up my kitchen now and go to bed. But I thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And every week we'll try to do something. That it will be on Mondays from now on. But like I said, see, it's really, really nice. No grandchildren around, nobody around. But my husband's upstairs, is probably sleeping. But I've got all these different recipes, and I'm going to try them on you because I'm going to put them in my cookbook. And you know, just tips on, especially for those people, I can't specify, especially for those people who are a little bit handicapped or a lot handicapped, but still like to cook and still like to try things. And, you know, with people that have had illnesses, we get tired very easily sometimes. So one of the reasons I'm sorry, is for the Nutriverse. I always want to give a shout out to my girl Teresa with her new travel agency. Have more on that on Thursday. But I thank you all for watching, and I hope you learned something, and I hope you'll try it. And you can use, we'll get into different kinds of cheeses. Actually, I'm going to make some cheese. One of the shows is about making cheese. So, having said that, good night, and God bless. If you see that, that's all my granddaughter's artwork and my grandchildren's artwork. God bless. Have a nice evening. Don't forget to say prayers before you go to bed. See you next week. Bye-bye for now.